Well, hello, everybody. This is our redo after our crazy, weird internet vortex of issues last night trying to do Jason's business launch / discover Arbonne / sharing about what we believe is kind of the path that we should be taking to, natural wellness and things like that. So my name is Amanda Douglas, for those that don't know. And
I'm Jason Douglas.
and so this was initially, I got my CNHP, Certified Natural Health Professional, exited corporate America, decided I was going to go out on my own and help people with their wellness journeys, which I do. And then insert Arbonne, it kind of found me. My lovely friend Jess Wehrman had kind of introduced some things to me, and I'd remembered it had been introduced to me years before, and I was like, I should probably try something now, and I did. And I'm a researcher. I am a scrutinizer of all things that claim to be wellness, and so Arbonne checked all the boxes and passed the test. They are a company who is gluten, soy, dairy free, no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. They're vegan, they're cruelty free. They go by better than European standards because our FDA, if you count food and personal care products, both, they ban about 20 ingredients. Pretty sad. Europe bans, I think it's over 1,400 now, and Arbonne has over 2,000 on their naughty list that they will not put in their ingredients. So it's very, very clean for people who have gluten intolerances or even celiac. They have other allergies. If you have alpha-gal, there's no animal products in any of this stuff. So it's really safe and clean for most people. I can't say 100% because that's just statistically not possible, but pretty dang close. They are a total wellness brand. So Arbonne has over 400 products now, and it's anything from your personal care stuff like skincare, shampoo, whatnot, to nutritionals, pre and post workout stuff, protein powder, all those things. And we'll kind of go through a brief summary of that, but I just kind of wanted to speak to the company itself. And then I wanted Jason to share, I'm coming on this crazy journey, and I'm like, here, drink this green drink. And he's like, and I'm like, do it. So he does. And unsolicited by me, about almost 6 months into my journey, he decides he's gonna, come along and support that. So I kind of want him to tell you how he got here, since this is more of his business launch. So
Yeah, to try to sum it up and keep it as short as I can. I mean, I was familiar with Arbonne historically, but that was always, I would see mostly ladies doing makeup videos and talking about Arbonne. So it's a makeup company, right? Well, as she began to get involved in it, found out it's so much more than that they have a health and wellness product line. They've got a lot of different products that we use, that I use now: toothpaste, deodorant, sunscreen, sun lotion, after sun gel, all this stuff. So those are all things that we have started using. So as she said, she used them first, started introducing them to me, and I'm kind of like, okay, and I trust her enough. Like, I know how far you go to scrutinize products. We have been on a journey for quite some time, trying to make sure that the things, to make sure that the things that we use in our house are good for us, that we're not exposed to toxins, that we're trying to watch the labels as closely as possible. Heck, we kind of sold everything that we had in our home previously to find a place that we are now, which is 10 acres, and we can start doing more chickens, garden, goats, all of this kind of stuff. So self-sufficiency, natural as we can be, health and wellness, all of that is a part of the journey that we're on. So Arbonne comes into the picture through her. I get exposed to some of the products and really like them. So not only that, and we can talk about more of that as we go or down the road, but not only that, it was the business side of it. I wasn't always familiar with that, other than knowing it's a multi-level marketing or a network marketing kind of a company.
Social selling anymore.
Social selling, whatever. All those, it's almost impossible not to have a preconceived idea of what that is, and typically it's negative just in people's minds, right, wrong, or otherwise. But look, we have entered an age where buying products online is becoming normal. People are doing that more and more. We've also entered an age where the visits from
That's why the dogs are barking right now.
You heard them barking.
Real
That's
life.
why. Never
Delivery.
Another delivery. So
it might be wheat berries.
who knows what it is? It's always a surprise. But yeah, so that's the day and age that we're in, and not only that, but the labor market has changed. So I'm in manufacturing. I'm in sales. That's my full-time job. And it is very difficult to find labor to come and work, wake up early, come to your facility, put in 8, 10, 12 hours, and then go back home. People have shifted into, they want flexibility, they want things in their life where they can work remotely, they can kind of have their own schedule, they can be more involved in their kids and their families' lives. Arbonne allows for all of that. So, I started paying attention, started looking into it, and I liked what I saw. I also was exposed to the calls that they would have as a team. And, honestly, the folks and the support group on that team is probably some of the most encouraging, genuine people I've seen or been around. So, once that was, I was like, okay, if that's the group of people that we're going to be involved with, sign me up. And I finally realized, I'm like, I got people that I interact with all the time, primarily men who are trying to figure out how they can get away from soda. They're trying to get away from energy drinks. They're trying to figure out what they can do to become more healthy. And I was like, have you tried this? I mean, so it's just a natural fit. And so that is kind of what got me pulled into it. And I'm excited to see, what we can do. She's going to do great on her own, but together we've always supported each other. We've always kind of encouraged each other. And so she's already got a ton of the product knowledge. She's already got a ton of, you're kind of down the road a little bit already. So as I have questions, as I have people that come to me, I've kind of got a built-in expert right here in the house. And and with between that and the support team, I know it's something that people are going to appreciate in their lives. They're going to want to have in their lives, and kind of at the end of the day, you kind of owe it to people to offer something that can help them and be beneficial to them. So, praying about it, pursuing it, and excited to see what happens. So that's how I got here.
Yeah, I mean, it's love, serve, and change lives, and the people that you reach out to and reconnect with and get in front of, when people host or things like that, because we love to do in-person things. There's the online stuff, which is great. We utilize Zoom because we have people in our team that are all over the place, but the face-to-face and the community is the huge thing, and it's the draw, and it's a faith-based community in our niche for sure, of people that want to see what we can do with this with God. We want more choices for our family. We want more time flexibility, more financial resources. We want to be able to positively impact the world around us. And I've already been teaching the ditch and switch and toxins and, what really is food and what are the preservatives and chemicals lurking in your food, and on purpose, because you're a lot, bigger cash cow if you're sick than if you're healthy. And I'm like, I'm interested in, bucking that system and saying, well, how can we get people healthy? And let's actually be profitable entrepreneurs in the health and wellness business. And when you, intersect the $4+ trillion health and wellness business with the $4+ trillion online business, it's a really interesting opportunity. And I think we had got the information, I don't know, Arbonne did over 15 billion last year as a company, billion. And so, they are a sustainable company that's been around 43 years, just a little older than me. So this is not a fly-by-night thing. They're pretty tried and true. So as far as the Arbonne difference itself, the quality and the purity, the community, the faith-based encouragement, the personal growth, you will not be a part of this without personal growth. I mean, people pay.
Do a video, Jason. Yeah. Oh, okay. Personal growth.
People pay hundreds, if not thousands, and sometimes tens of thousands of dollars for personal growth opportunity and coaching. And we get that just as a part of this business where we're supporting our families, through this. But your business will never outgrow where you are as a person. And so especially when you are your business, a big part of that is you and your brand is you. That's a big deal. So we need to be constantly challenged. And we believe, in our faith that you need to be constantly challenged, constantly moving forward, constantly growing, constantly evolving. And so that's already part of our walk anyway. You gonna say something?
Yeah, no, it's 100% right. I don't think God designed, intended us to go through, escape all of the troubles and trials. I mean, that's not the purpose.
Right.
Our flesh wants that, but when we face things that are difficult, those are the times that we grow. And, I think he allows certain things because he knows that there's deeper meaning, that there's more, appreciation and substance that we have in us, especially in our relationship with him and with other people. So we go through tough things and they're hard, but they're not without purpose. And so, I agree 100%.
Yeah, he doesn't waste anything. That is for sure. So in order to respect time, so we're trying to keep this about 20 minutes, and we're about halfway there. Let me talk about kind of some of the products just so you have an idea. Like I said, there's over 400 products now, and they all adhere to the gluten, soy, dairy-free, cruelty-free, vegan, all the things. So as far as something to get started with that everyone needs is working on our gut. Our gut is our second brain. Our gut is a big part of our immune system. Our gut affects how well we absorb nutrients. When we talk about our gut, we're not talking about like our stomach. It's our intestines where our nutrient absorption happens, right? And a lot of times the little bacteria guys in there's good ones and bad ones, and there's bacterial yeast and all kinds of stuff, right? When you hear microbiome, it is just all of the little organisms that make up the necessary processes in your gut so that you can break down and absorb the nutrients of food so you can use it. Did you have something to add?
No, just everybody's heard about that. I mean, you can't be anywhere breathing air thinking anywhere close to, health or wellness and not heard of probiotics or gut health. I think over the last, 4, 5, 10 years, maybe even, it has become one of the major topics, and as we understand more about it, that really relates to our overall wellness way more than we thought it would have probably previous. So
there's just been so much study on how big a deal gut health is, and that's been one of my biggest battles my whole life. I've been gluten-free since before it was cool, over 20 years, when things tasted like cardboard when you try to buy a loaf of bread or something. And I've been fresh milling, baking bread. That's a whole nother part of our journey, but I'm able to eat wheat as God intended it, not this GMO stuff, right? But so Arbonne just stays away from it in general. So the Green Gut Glow, there's 3 products in that that are going to help your gut health. There's the greens, so it's a green powder. It's 36 different fruits and vegetables, so phytonutrients or plant-based nutrients, things that we really, really need. Then the gut health that Jason is holding and giving to me. These are little stick packs, and this is all like recycled packaging, guys. So these are pre and probiotics and digestive enzymes. So you're getting all 3 in one. I was spending over $120 a month buying them separately. This is about $46 for a preferred customer, which I'll talk about here in a second. So this is your pre and probiotics and digestive enzymes. So we do these 3 products in the morning. The third one is the skin elixir. So it's your collagen builder. The name's a little misleading because it's so much more than skin.
Yeah, you first started putting that. I'm like, I don't need skin elixir in my drink. And she's like, it's not just for your skin. So
collagen is in all of your bodily tissues, from your muscles joints, to your skin, to your hair, to your joints, to even your bones. And so this helps your body produce its own collagen, because when you take a foreign collagen, you may or may not use it well. There's a lot of studies out on that. But this has vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, a lot of different things that are going to help your body. And Go-To Cola is another one that's in there. It's a great antioxidant. There's several. So these 3, if you're like, I want something simple in the morning just to do and not really wreck the rest of my day, like super easy, you put all 3 of these in a little bit of water, mix it up, and knock it back. So there's that guy. We do add 2 hours the Mind Health, which I recommend. It's a cherry limeade flavor, so it does help with a little bit of the grassiness of the greens, though they're not bad. So it's another little stick pack. But it has B vitamins, phosphatidylserine, which is a sunflower derivative. It helps with your cellular membrane integrity, CoQ10, lots of good stuff. So we typically put that in there.
Well, that has become the drink that I kind of crave now every morning.
That was his gateway drug.
It really was. So that's the one that she shoved in my face, like,
Yes.
you got to try this. And
Pretty much.
Like,
He was like,
I don't think so. But I did. It actually does not taste bad. I do less water and shoot it back quicker.
And then just drink more
because
water
I don't want 12 ounces of
Some people put a little shot of OJ in there, you know.
A little OJ can help or whatever. But yeah, that's been the thing. So I usually don't like to eat first thing in the morning. Another thing I learned, I am a coffee drinker, but drinking coffee first thing in the morning is really not good for you. Your cortisol levels, you want your body to naturally kind of produce that and wake yourself up in the morning. So if you can wait like an hour, hour and a half after you get up before you have coffee, that's perfect. But I kind of want something in my stomach, and this is perfect to do first thing. So I do this, then I wait a little bit, and then I do coffee and breakfast after that. So.
Prepping your digestive tract for the day. So step 2 is a little more. It's the healthy habit set. So you get protein, which there's several flavors. There's a regular protein with about 7 grams of sugar, and there's a simply one, which I typically use, which is less than a gram. The vitamin mineral protein profile on this, guys, is insane. Like, I don't have to take multivitamins because I do this every morning for breakfast. And if you're doing the healthy habits, basically you'll replace 1 meal a day with the protein powder, and you'll use nut milk and almond butter and maybe some frozen fruit. Like, you'll make a meal replacement out of this.
Goat milk.
We use our goat milk. So you do that. You also get the gut health. So you have the gut health as well. You will get a box of fizz. So this is our B vitamin, CoQ10, taurine, lots of good antioxidants, amino acids and vitamins. As far as energy, that is actual energy, things that help your cellular function be more efficient. B vitamins are great for cognitive function as well. And it has sodium bicarbonate, so it is a little bit fizzy, and there's 55 milligrams of caffeine from ginseng, guarana, green tea, those sorts of things. So it's naturally derived. It's not anything added. So you're getting those, and then also the clean tox tea. So this is really great to support liver and kidney function, to help flush out your system of toxins. So this is a great nightcap. So when you're doing the healthy habits, you're getting your tea and your fizz, your gut health, and your protein. Now you can obviously add on to that if you want to add like skin elixir and also like the greens. You could do that so that you have like the green gut glow, you know, in there too. So you can make it how you want.
Yeah, and the fizz, well, they just come in the little packets the same way. So I take these with me. I travel a lot. So afternoon, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you're starting to hit the wall a little bit. I do the fizz in a bottle of water, and it's really good. So super easy to take with you.
And then we have coaching groups as well to help people through this, because we're lifers. Like, this is a company we believe in. These are products that work. There's a community that we're connected to of people that we love and cherish. And so, there's Facebook threads and groups and things. There's lots of ways to get information. I personally have a text thread until there's too many people for it. People that I coach along with this, and I give as much of my advice as a CNHP through this as well. The two just really meld together. And so kind of the third level is the most commitment, but also the most results, and what I started with and was kind of the way I got going with Arbonne, so to speak, which is the 30 days of healthy living, cleanse and reset. And so you get 2 bags of the protein, and you can pick your flavors. You can do the same flavor. You can do different ones. You will get 2 boxes of fizz. You will get 2 of the clean tox teas. You get the gut health. And then you're going to pick from a few different things. There's an actual fiber that you can add. You can pick from greens. You can pick from the adaptogen inner calm powder. So this is really great to add to a tea or to a fizz or have in water by itself. Ashwagandha, saffron, things that help with stress and supporting adrenals. You could add on or pick as your free gift, because you'll get one like the skin elixir. So again, there's ways to leverage free gifts, different promotions, things like that as a consultant, that's what we want to help you do, is get the most bang for your buck. But you're getting a lot more product because you're going to do your morning supplements, a shake for breakfast, a snack that's healthy, a shake for lunch, a snack that's healthy, and a sensible dinner. So you're going to eat food, but you're going to avoid inflammatory foods like gluten, soy, and dairy, and extra processed sugar and things like that. And we can kind of coach you through that. It's pretty much 9 of the top inflammatory foods that you avoid for those 30 days. Coffee, alcohol, things like that, because it's really giving your gut a chance to heal. We definitely coach you through some personal growth through that time, because we're not one-dimensional beings. So whenever you're cleansing and resetting physically, you're also shifting your mindset, and you're also going to reevaluate some other stuff about yourself. It'll pop up. So you're welcome. So those are kind of the 3 like main product lines that you can get started with. There's tons of skincare. I use the Dermasalts line. So here is a cleanser, the serum, which we call Botox in a bottle, because if you didn't know, Botox is actually a neurotoxin. It's not great for you. So this is a really great, that has bakuchiol. So it is a plant-derived, kind of like a retinol, has the same effect, but it's not as harsh on your skin. And then you can use this for day or night. There's lots of other products in this line, but there's like your basic 3-step if that's all you're interested is, like keeping it simple, which I am most of the time. There's a dude's line. What do you think of this Groom Well? Here's the cleanser, and I just got him the lotion because you can tell he's tan from being on his tractor. It's summer. What do you think?
No, I like them. They have a hair product too. So what they call product at the hair salons, right? When they put that in there, that works really good. Toothpaste, deodorant. Yeah, they're great.
A little micro exfoliant. So there's some of the guys' line. A few other key products real quick for summer. A mineral sunscreen that has more of like that zinc oxide and stuff in it, rather than your cancer-causing hormone disrupting ingredients that your other big brands like Banana Boat, Neutrogena, etc. have. Just not good for you. So a mineral-based sunscreen is good. And then the Skin Gelée, he loves that word. But this is actually, you can use this for, instead of preparation H, you could use this for moisturizing. You could use it for after sun, for bug bites, all kinds of things. It is, I think it's green algae is what that color is, because they don't use any artificial colors, but this feels so good after a track meet and you burn your shoulders or whatever. And then the last thing I'll quickly highlight, they do have a True Sport line, which I have started using because it's warm again. I am starting to run outside more and do other things. So the workout fuel is pretty awesome. Let me read you some of the things real quick. As far as the amino acids, L-arginine, L-citrulline, D-ribose, L-carnitine, then vitamins A, E, C, B6, folate, B12, sodium, potassium, also ginseng, turmeric, cayenne, and there's a few other things on there, but there's really great pre-workout fuel, which is 50 calories. And if I'm running 2 to 3 miles in the heat, 50 calories means nothing to me. My goal has been to break a 9-minute mile with all these hills out here, and there's some pretty serious hills. And I did that utilizing this product. It does help your body go through that oxygenation process and recovery process a lot better, and keeps you less lactic, if that makes sense. So you don't get tired as easy. So that's the pre-workout. I'm just gonna grab these other things real fast here. They do have the recovery as well, which again, a lot of branched chain amino acids. I won't go through all of that. They have the recovery, and these are all stick packs too. And the hydration is your electrolytes. So they all look like that. So this is your electrolytes to kind of help your body stay and be more hydrated and balanced, especially if you're sweating a lot. So whether you're working out or working in the yard and stuff,
Summertime,
you work in manufacturing, anything like that. So just really to give you an idea of the broad range of products that's there. The nutritionals, amazing. The skincare, amazing. We use the shampoo, the deodorant, all the things that Jason said. And here's the deal. Dollars that you're already spending somewhere at Target, at Walmart, wherever, with very toxic laden products, as you're finishing those up, or if you feel led just to throw it out once you realize how terrible it is, that's up to you. I'm not for anybody wasting money, but do as led. Have something that you can ditch and switch to. So these are great products to do that. As far as the opportunity and the business side, I'll speak to that real quick. Today I baked sourdough bread that I started yesterday. I baked homemade pizza. I made some loaves of challah bread for folks that ordered it from me. I planted stuff in the garden, right? Because I work from home and my schedule is my own, I have the freedom to do that. And, Arbonne is paying for itself at this point, and maybe a little more than that after a few months in it for me. And there's so many who have been able to not only supplement but replace income and leave corporate jobs that were just not fulfilling to their souls. This is really great to be able to help other people and have that time freedom. So I'm super thankful to be able to do that. The goal is to, help Jason have more time freedom in the future, as well, and not have to work till he's 75 at a corporate job, right? I mean, he loves what he does. He has great people. It's a great opportunity, but this is just going to come alongside that and be part of the retirement plan, right? The team mission that we have. So we support several children's ministries, but love, serve, and change lives. Lead with that from the front. But we have Fairhaven Children's Home that's local in Rogersville as far as Southwest Missouri goes. We're doing a charity ride on Monday, June 12th. I will be posting about that, so save that date, by the way. So we really want to be a community of people that give back. We want to be blessed to be a blessing, right? These are consumable products that are for everyone. I mean, I know kids that drink fizz. If you're letting your kids eat McDonald's and drink soda, this is perfectly fine, guys. I promise you. It's way better. So, don't worry about it with your kids. But then building your own business with the support of a community and a team. We do accountability calls. We are constantly on text threads. Like, this is not, hey, buy a kit and figure it out. This is, okay, you're stuck with us. Like, you have a community of people that are going to do life with you and help you grow this business, because the way this is set up, building other people builds you. It's not the icky, like, MLM, focus on a leg, and if this leg is whatever, then you should focus on this one. So those people kind of go by the wayside. It's none of that stuff. It's literally build people, love people, serve people, and you will be successful. It's a pretty simple deal. So here's the quick earning potential. You can go to earnings.arbonne.com to see what's typical. But there's a couple of levels. So you enter initially as a consultant, which I did, and then I promoted, and that's where Jason's at as consultant, but I promoted to district manager. The average income is $200 to $1,000 a month as a district manager. So you're paying for your product and having a little bit of extra, wiggle room, right? And if that's as much as you want to do with it, that's up to you. Area manager, my friend Jess, the one who sponsored me, she's at this level right now. Average income is $1,000 to $5,000 a month. This is where your business also becomes willable. So if you pass away, your residual and passive income continues to your next of kin that you decide to leave it to, which is really awesome. If Jason passes away at his corporate job, maybe what's in his retirement, but he doesn't just keep getting his salary and it goes to the family. That doesn't happen, right? So this is pretty cool. The next level is regional vice president. Miss Sarah Keener is our regional vice president. And she's amazing. She was able to retire her husband once they got to this level. And he now is a pilot, so he does what he wants to do for work/fun. But it's $5,000 to $21,000 a month is the average earnings of a regional vice president. This is also where you get a cash allowance towards your white Mercedes. Arbonne partners with Mercedes and Tiffany's for their incentives, two pretty well-known and reputable companies that have been around a long time, and they're high-end, right? So Arbonne's not slacking or slouching. Those companies wouldn't partner with Arbonne if Arbonne was not something special. So, and then the last level is national vice president. And those folks make $22,000 and up. There's no cap on that income. So there's people that have built multi-million-dollar businesses in Arbonne. And it's really, that's the top 1%. But there's a reason that's the top 1%, because there's definitely some sacrifices and some hard work that it takes to get there. And so if you're determined in that, that's possible for anybody. There is a national vice president who, when Arbonne found her, she was living out of her car and she was at rock bottom for some things that happened in her life. Like, she had zero resources, she had zero influence, and she was broken. And Arbonne not only changed her personally, but flipped her financial resources and time and things upside down, and she has a multi-million-dollar business. But that doesn't just fall in your lap, right? People work hard for that. So So if that is something that you are interested in the description of this YouTube video, there's going to be a Discover Arbonne survey link. If you would fill that out, whether you're a guest of Jason's or of mine, whatever, it doesn't matter. It'll have you like say that so that the survey comes to the right person. But it'll help us know how to love and serve you the best as far as products that you're interested in. If you'd be willing to like grab 3 to 5 friends and get together and talk more personally about this, and we can help consult people on what would be best for them and kind of share this information and opportunity. There's always thank you gifts for things like that, because if you're helping us share our business, then we want to bless you as well. If you're interested in the business opportunity, maybe you're a little bit hesitant, you're like, I'd like to learn more, or maybe you're like, this sounds great, I'm in, how do I get started? That survey will let us know if we can serve you in any way, shape, or form, and how to do that the best. We have classes, we have things that, come up all the time. So hopefully you're also following Jason or I, Amanda Douglas, on Facebook or Instagram. We share about that all the time. And then, just let us know. I will also put my email in the description of this video if you have some questions. You can become a preferred customer if you're like, the business, not for me, but really like the products, want to go ahead and ditch and switch to some cleaner stuff. It's $29 a year. And if you were to sign up before the end of May, new qualifying orders, so $150 order is $120 out of pocket because you shop at 20 to 30% depending on your order. But you get a free box of fizz, and it's pineapple, and it is both of our favorites actually, so we fight over that now. He does like the orange too. I got to get some more of that. But if you want to be a consultant, it's $99 a year. People will praise you when you spend $150,000 on your college education to work a $40,000 a year job, right? But people are like, oh, don't spend that $99 to start your own business and have a website and a community and all that stuff. And I'm just like, what is that? Like, that's flipped upside down, right?
Spend that at Subway nowadays on a family of 4.
Dear Lord, just about. But so it's a minimal investment, and it might not be so minimal for some people, and we realize that. So we want to help you if you want to do the business to get started as quickly as possible with some coaching and training. We actually do onboarding, so we're with you. We're kind of your captive audience for the first 30 days for sure, and then a continued resource and a community to plug in after that. So that's how you would get started, whether you want to be a customer or a consultant. Let us know if you're interested via the survey in certain products, hosting an event, or needing help getting started. So any closing remarks?
Nope. Thanks for your time. That was good.
All right. God bless you guys, and have an awesome rest of your day.